The word acceptance, a limited word but with infinite gates of bringing happiness and joy in our life. Acceptance is a dose of happiness. Happiness only comes when we start accepting the moment of joys and griefs. When we get stuck in our past and we start resisting to change, the hard we resist to change, the more we are clinging to persist on the same thing. The more we resist, the more we persist. The more we accept, the more we move on. The pain of losing job, losing someone we love, we are not healthy. It is very easy to say it than done. It is easier said than done. The things we must accept are our guilts, our sins, our mistakes. We should openly accept it with ourselves by doing self introspection. I'm not saying we have to go on social media, we have to stand in public on any social platform to accept, but first of all we must admit it our inside, because introspection would help us in accepting all the faults, all the sins we have been through, and it would help us in healing. There is no such person on this earth who has not done anything bad to others. The external factors are really hard to control. Life is a 70-30 combination. 70-30 formula goes around that 70% things are in our hand and 30% is a window that is always with God. For example, we have planned to go to Miami, Florida, Punta Cana, and we have booked hotel, flight, our taxi, and everything we are going to do there. But the day before we have to leave, a big tornado hit that place. What we are going to do when the planes are not going to land there? So we are only left with the word acceptance. So 70% we did planning and 30% is in the hands of God, and we have to accept it. And under this umbrella, there comes plan B, contingency plan. Not just before preparing, otherwise people say that if we are preparing before making plan A, plan B, then we are obviously thinking about not going to place A, but going to place B. But contingency plan is plan B, that in case something bad happens, we have to accept it. There are some people on this earth which have tendency that there is no 70-30, that is 100%. They have full control on their life, on their decision, on their companies, and whatever they say, it is bound to happen, it is going to happen. Couple of months back in Dubai, with the cloud seeding, they use the system cloud seeding, and at particular time it rains, but one day they were 100% controlled till this day, that when and where for how long they need the cloud seeding to rain. But one day they were out of 100% control. God was the in charge on that day. Due to heavy downpour, the planes on the airport, on the runway, they were floating and no one could do anything. And only one thing that one can understand is acceptance. In few days, the water level receded, it went down, and they were able to get back. So that place, that is again, you have to understand the 70-30% rule. There is a very beautiful flow chart made by someone that says, if you're in problem, there comes two solutions. If you can solve it, good, then you should not worry. You should go ahead and do the required tasks. And then results come. If it is in your favor, it's good. If not, then again, you need not to worry because you have done your part. But an initial stage, if the problem is out of your hand and you can't do anything, then simply again accept it. No need to worry because you cannot do anything. The overthinking would flood your brain with the negative emotions, the negative chemicals, which would not let you move forward. The shackles of the past would haunt you, would daunt you. You would start fuming whenever the bad thoughts, your past experiences are going to come in your brain. So you have to make sure you have to control your temper, you have to accept it, and you have to move forward. Life, you have to live your life by understanding your past but thinking about the future. Because if you will understand and think about your past, you are not going to move forward. The shackles would pull you back, would drag you down. There are emotional, there are four scenarios where you have to work: emotional acceptance, situational acceptance, self acceptance, acceptance from others. The first one is emotional acceptance. Sometimes the emotions are high, they are dry, and we start weaving our thoughts that no, this thing is not good. Even if we are sitting with someone and they are releasing their emotions, we should try to stabilize ourselves because the person, the shoe wearer, knows where the shoe pinches. And the second one is situation. Again, feeling of empathy we must cultivate in our in our inside, because the situations change, the time changes, but people also change with time, and we have to accept this thing. We have to accept the situations. Nothing is permanent. Everything is going to change, but change is inevitable. So we must accept. We cannot sail on the same level of tides because sometimes they're going to be high, sometimes going to be low. We have to maintain the rhythm, the tempo we are going in. And the next one is self acceptance. Again, we have to accept what we've been through, or someone has just played with our emotions, or we have played with someone's emotion. We must accept and acknowledge, and there you must take an oath: no, I'm not going to repeat the same thing or commit the same sins with someone. Only then you would be able to sleep at peace. And the last is acceptance from others. There are some tasks which we do and we seek acceptance of others. Like if we are a member of any NGO, any charity group, we are volunteering anyone, anywhere, and we seek acceptance of people that we are doing a good job. And we, being human being, we all have the appetite of listening good words, appreciation, because these words would help us move on and do the required task. So must remember, life is a 70-30 formula. Live today, live in present. Present is a gift. That is why We have to work on our goals, we have to work on our thoughts, we have to work on our innate traits and abilities. And once again, whenever you go through any failure or go through any setback, make sure you put the best things out of that thing in your positive mindset, because growth mindset would help you in growing more and accepting more. It is very hard to adopt the word acceptance, but you should try to work on it, and you will reap the benefits with the age. Mark my words. In case you need any sort of counseling, we are here to help you. You want to open up, we are here to assist you. The mobile number and email address is given in the description box. Till the next video, stay healthy, stay blessed. Thank you.